Rasila, the talented freshman. The highest recruited center in college basketball, and there's the first bucket for Georgia Tech. One of the highest rated recruits for Georgia Tech in quite some time. Washington spot and fire and rattles home the three.
Changes on the Georgia Southern side as well. If you get a look at Jefferson Coulibaly and Nicavian White, and off the inbound pass, Cam Kraft, short corner jumper, he's money from there.
I think there's something to that, as a former player, when you look over there and you can see your coach, he believes in this team.
And Washington robs Dunn, 2-on-1, flips it back to Dongo, but it's Mustaf who ends up with it. Swings it outside, Reeves, yes!
Rebound, force a turnover, get those live ball steals.
Speaking of a live ball steal right there, created by Cam Kraft. West Georgia wanted the foul call. Instead, Washington leaning into the lane. What a move! Washington feathers it inside to Dongo, who polishes it off with the left. Largest lead of the afternoon for Georgia Tech.
Here we'll take a look at the Jackets. Threading the needle, Washington.
Peyton Marshall in the game for the first time, the 7-footer. Kraft sets up Fleming. Beg your pardon, that is...
Hearing what this young man is doing with this platform to help us.
Mississippi State almost had an easy bucket down low, but Davis Fleming had it stripped. Georgia Tech needs something to get going on offense. Chatfield is in the game, and so too.
Rivera Torres tipped that one in with his left hand.
He's got a pretty good Q score, too. He starred in the Kevin Durant Apple TV series as Mo Sela.
Here we'll see the flow, the rim run.
Washington, tough shot, drills it. Kerouac, little give and go. Washington, the extra pass. Kelly dialing up a three and connects.
Yeah, point of emphasis this year was the continuation into the shot.
Washington from one block to the other, and there's Peyton Marshall.
Jackets doing a nice job with ball movement, player movement.
I think that was something Coach Stoudemire hoped to incorporate a good bit this year as Lamar Washington knocks it loose, creates the turnover, and the finish from Chaz Kelly.
Winning the 50-50 balls. Here's the hustle play, converted to easy offense for the Jackets. The slam dunk. They've got some separation, up 13. We'll be back at McCamish Pavilion. We're going to step aside. Physicality, they're rebounding, a lot of one and done, and they're forcing turnovers like that.
Fleming takes it to the hole, and Coach Dunn wants another timeout as the lead. And by the way, talking about those three-point shots, Daughtry just nailed one. He's 3 of 4. And Kerouac! Oh,
Kerouac! Basketball caught some arm. Look at the elevation well above the rim. You can see why the Jacket staff is high on him. He's got great hands, great bounce. He's growing into his...
Sela! It is raining here in McCamish, dropping hammers.
Inside out three for the Red Bucks. This is where they got to get it going defensively, and they just can't.
Kai Fleming gets it on the dunk fest.
Yeah, Rich Smits is not walking through that door. You need the 7-4 to protect the rim on that one, and Coach Dunn and the Red Foxes in uncharted territory right now.
It doesn't hurt at all.
But it don't hurt.
Yes, sir.
Here's Williams, stripped of it by Washington. Outlet for Reeves. He's got Kelly with him. Kawasi to the basket.
Good move.
In traffic, had it poked away. They'll scramble for it, and Washington the takeaway. Here come the Jackets. Kelly tees up a three. It's good for this Lafayette team. I know they're good teams in the Patriot League, but my goodness. Washington attacks against Phillips, draws the foul, and one. Hey.
See right here, he's driving it. He's asked for the alley-oop. Keep it, play through Phillips, get to the free throw line. That's a smart veteran play right there.
He's got 14, does Lamar Washington.
You know, the Jackets need him. It's good to see him back on the floor. And he can knock a little rust off before they go to Cameron on Wednesday night to play the Dukies.
And a turnover. Washington racing down the floor. Reeves goes up, lays it in.
16 points against TCU on December 21st, and he picks up right where he left off.
Johnny B, those are your players to watch.
They're the players to watch. Reeves knocks down the triple. Again, I mentioned earlier.
That's a really good record there, but again, he's always had talent, and he coaches it well.
Lamar Washington knocks down a three, and Georgia Tech leads 9-3.
Quincy Reeves gets Georgia Tech going. Lamar Washington steps back, and he laces one.
Yellow Jackets have done well on the road, leading by one. Washington trying to squeeze it in, and he does. Perfectly placed pass, Muhammad Sila, an easy layup.
Oh, but Washington there's kicked.
Washington in attack mode. Scoop to the hoop for two, and Georgia Tech back in front.
It's a great job here. Again, when it's switching five as a guard, you always want to attack and get downhill.
To put that in perspective, the best shooting first half from a Duke opponent this season, 48%. By Dongo, the steal and the slam, and he was scoreless.
Hand scored 26. So those two guys were lighting it up against the Dolphins, have yet to get going here against the Yellow Jackets, who continue to get out in transition and finish.
Defense. Look at this. This is like a quarterback hitting the guy streaking down the field right over the DB's arms and putting it right where only his guy can get it.
When you have the expectations of the Orange and the talent that they have, you got to get off to a good start.
Allowed to Dongo, back-to-back baskets for Dongo. He came out of this game injured, 21-25, Georgia Tech trail. Georgia Tech with 4 players with 4 fouls. We still have more than 9 minutes left in this game. And not a deep bench. Scoop to the hoop. Good take from Washington.
You're more of a half-court defense, and you don't look to extend your pressure. You don't have a lot of depth. Create the turnover here.
4-on-1. Dongo all alone.
Both teams struggle from behind the three-point line. Their strength is in the paint. Who can get it going behind the three-point line will be a huge bonus.
Lamar Washington finally breaks through, and Georgia Tech is on the board.
You have a chance here to make a run if you're Georgia Tech.
Stolen away. Battle for the ball. Reeves has it. Up ahead, here's Lamar Washington. Count it, plus the foul. Defense to offense.
Stops getting out in transition. Lamar Washington with the contact. Chance at an and one here.
Gets it off the glass and in.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Tough take, and it's another and one opportunity for Lamar Washington. Shot clock down to 7. Lamar Washington finds Dongo, and he lays it up and in. So Georgia Tech, they've made 5 straight baskets. Big possession here for the Jackets. They've battled back. Up and under, and somehow in for Lamar Washington.
It's just a great finish here. You drive with the left hand. That is a highly difficult shot.
Unconventional.
Oh my goodness. He drives baseline with the right hand, avoids the contact. We may have to look at another angle.
Craft the rebound. And here comes Quincy Reeves. Sets up Washington. He'll take it.
They needed him.
You know, they came back and had a chance against Syracuse.
Good hustle here. Washington the steal. Takes it from Witherspoon and gets 2. Washington had 12 assists at Miami on Saturday.
We haven't heard much from him so far in this game. He is not on the floor right now. Shot clock. And they'll beat it with a 3. So many people around our industry who work so hard on so many different levels and still shooting those highlights from the baseline as Washington takes it to the rim.
Getting him going downhill. He always talked about Lamar Washington being the toughest guy on the team. Portland native.
Shot clock is down to 5, and we're inside of a minute to play in regulation. 5-point lead. It's a 7-point lead.
Beautiful clear out and the drive with the right for the lefty.
Really led by the defense, but they can bite you on the offensive end as well. And they've got some versatile bigs. Tried to feed one of them there, but the pass to Welling is stolen.
Yellow Jackets have to do is get that ball to go from side to side, get the defense to shift.
And one, Washington.
Washington stepping up, just being physical and strong, driving, creating contact, and scoring through that now at the line for
Georgia Tech. Here he is, number 11, last year an all-conference player. Kawasi Reeves unable to get there. Here comes Lawal. He's got Bedford with him, and he is denied. Washington, great hustle.
Bedford. Look at that one more time. Washington getting down.
Washington dumps it off. Dongo this time able to finish first bucket for the Yellow Jackets. And down 5, where does Georgia Tech go? Lamar Washington into the lane, dumps it off. Dongo lays it in. Timeout called.
And here in the last 8 or 9 minutes, Caleb Wilson's erupted inside McCamish Pavilion.
It all starts from the defensive end. They're getting Tech out of their game.
Washington the scoop. What a tough shot. Great points. Basket for Lamar Washington.
Yes, Tech needed that bad to stop the bleeding.
Kick out for Evans from Wilson. Off the front rim. Stevenson trying to hustle for the rebound. Washington beat him to it. Bounce pass ahead. And Fleming the dunk, his second field goal. Look at Lamar Washington. Won't give up on the play. Fleming gets the dunk. Georgia Tech to within 15 when we continue.